I mean, she lived life. I won't even deny the fact that Aisha lived life. Some of us that I've not even enjoyed to reach that level. I just yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bukola Adebayo, and on today's episode I'll be reviewing a movie I watched titled The Sky is Pink. Now, The Sky is Pink is an Indian movie featuring Priyanka Chopra. I've had this movie since last year, but I was like, I'm not going to watch it because my younger sister had already told me I was going to cry. Now, I feel like life is hard. Life is already so hard. Why should I spend my time watching something that will make me cry? Alright, especially because I already knew I was going to cry. But recently I was bored and I decided, okay, let me just watch the movie, and trust me, I cried. No, I wept. But every single drop of tears was worth it. I mean, the movie was incredible. The story is about the life of Aisha Chaudhry. Aisha Chaudhry was diagnosed with SCID as when she was like 2 months old. Now, SCID is severe combined immune deficiency. It's a rare genetic disorder in which the immune system is not strong enough to fight against infection, and most children at that age and are infected with this disease end up dying. All right, so Aisha had an elder sister. All right, although Aisha did not meet her, so I don't think that is technically correct, but the family had their first child was Tanya, and Tanya died of this same disease. All right, before they had Giraffe, before they then had Aisha. So Aisha was diagnosed with the same disease, but this time around they took actions and they were quite serious with it. So they flew her abroad, and with the medications and all of that, she survived, though at that very young age, but she died. I mean, she later died. We all knew that she died at the end because she was the one telling the story. The story is a first-person narrative. Aisha was the one recounting the story. Now, the thing about, even right from the beginning, Aisha was saying things like, you guys should not look at me like I'm a ghost. Like, bitch, you're a freaking ghost. Like, you are telling the story. Like, it's crazy, but amazing. And I enjoyed every single bit of the movie. Aisha doesn't call her parents by name. She doesn't call them the usual mom, dad, brother. She calls her mom Moose, she calls her dad Panda, and she calls her brother Giraffe. Now, her mom is Priyanka Chopra. Alright, if you don't know Priyanka Chopra is Nick Jonas' wifey. Alright, okay, her mom is Priyanka Chopra, and she played the character of Moose. Then her dad is Naren Chaudhry. Her mom is Aditi Chaudhry, her dad is Naren Chaudhry, and the brother, I don't know his name, but they call him Giraffe. My best character is definitely Moose. I mean, have you met this lady? Moose is so dramatic. Like, the level of drama is so it's not describable. You need to watch this movie. When they found out that Aisha had about 5 years to live, the mother started doing everything possible to make sure her daughter enjoyed life. And when I mean everything possible, even crazy things. There was this time they went to a store, and then there was this sweater, but they had in big sizes. Like, the last one was on the mannequin, and the woman was like, that is the one she wants for her daughter. That's the last small size. They had bigger sizes, but the last small size, that is Aisha's size, was the one on the attendant in the boutique was like, you can't take it. That's the last one, and it's against the shop policy. The one was like, okay, no problem. When he left, she carried the entire mannequin. She went to one corner. She removed the ends, the legs, everything. She scattered it. She picked the sweater. That was the sweater that Aisha wore home. Like, that level of craziness. She found out her daughter had a crush on Karen. Karen is Giraffe's, that's her brother, Giraffe's friend. So she started doing everything humanly possible, like, to just get the two of them together. And it's so crazy because how can your mother be encouraging you to have sex at a young age? This was just because she wanted the girl to, like, experience life and get to enjoy life just before she dies. All right, so there was this pool party. She threw a pool party, and Karen was invited. Right from the moment Karen entered into the house, like, she started acting weird. She started trying to put the two of them together. It was so funny. It's a one-story building. She was upstairs, and Karen and Aisha were together inside the pool. Well, not inside the pool. They were sitting by the edge of the pool. And then Aditi, that's Priyanka Chopra, my best character, she called Giraffe, and she was like, do something, do anything. Just make sure the two of them leave the pool and they go upstairs to Aisha's room. To do what? Like, what are they supposed... Like, it's so crazy. Like, how are you doing this right now? I mean, it's so funny. Everything she was doing to just make sure the two of them got to be together. I mean, it's crazy and amazing, by the way. But all in all, it's just to show that she loves her daughter. She loves her daughter, and she just wanted her to live life. When they found out that she was going to die, they went on this trip. I mean, you are not supposed to endanger someone's life, but I mean, she's going to die anyways. So they went on this trip. They took her underwater, although she was using oxygen. I mean, she lived life. I won't even deny the fact that Aisha lived life. Some of us that I've not even enjoyed to reach that level. We give God the glory. Aisha loves dogs, but she was not allowed to keep a pet because of her condition. But her mother allowed her get a dog. She just wanted her to be happy. She was doing everything to make sure she was happy. I think the most emotional part of this movie was when Aisha called her brother, and she told him she didn't want to die. I don't want to die. I mean, it's made me cry so hard. I mean, most times you see these people that are battling with life-threatening diseases, they act so strong around the ones they love, and they just try to encourage them and try to make them laugh. This is the kind of character Aisha is. Aisha would make you smile and forget that she's even the one with the health issue. But I mean, that part made the fact that she could break down and she just cried, and her brother just had to look for something to say, although not so meaningful, but just to calm her down. And even after that conversation, how the guy reacted, the guy did not take it well. He was just beating up himself, and it was just, it was just so bad. I mean, I was just crying. I cried though. The part that got me most disgusted, that got me very angry, was when Aditi and her husband went, that's Aisha's parents. This was after Aisha's death. They went out for a couple's dinner with Nerin's colleague. And then for the first time, I saw Aisha talk about the death of, I saw Aditi, that's Priyanka Chopra, talk about the death of her daughter. And she was actually talking, and I was like, oh, she's getting better. Only for the colleague to be like, we can relate to what you are going through. I mean, we recently lost my mother-in-law. And she even had the audacity to be like, she was just 73. She was just 73. At that point, I was just like, okay? Like, really? Like, I was just like, okay. Like, how can you compare the death of an 18-year-old to the death of a 73-year-old? Like, how? What exactly is going on? And this is a normal thing. Like, we Nigerians, we even do it a lot. Someone will be telling you about how something bad happened to them, and then you would want to bring out something bad that also happened to you. I get it. We're having a conversation. But there are times when what you are saying is insulting. Like, you are not supposed to bring it up, not at this time. You have conversations with people, and it's like a competition. You just want to say your own. Like, why are you so insensitive? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't do this, or some people. It has become a part of us. It has become something that we cannot control. All right, but I just need to tell you it's not the time. Look at the situation. Do I really need to talk? Like, is this the time for me to talk? Like, does it make sense? Do you think what I'm about to say will not sound offensive? Because Aditi was mad. Like, how can you compare the death of my 18-year-old to the death of your 73-year-old mother-in-law? Really? Oh, Jesus. There was this part of the story where Tanya, that's Aisha and Giraffe's elder sister, that died, all right, where they were in the hospital, and then Aisha was begging God to please save her child. And then one woman that was just sitting across was like, that God sees your pain. And then she was like, why won't he heal my child? And then the woman was like, because God understands her pain too. And I mean, that just sent a message across to me, like the fact that we'll be thinking about how we want someone to live, but this person is suffering. I mean, this person is in so much pain, and you know, if this person dies, like it puts an end to the suffering, to the pain. Like, it just made me see life from a different perspective, and it just gave me closure on some people that people I've lost in my life, and it just made me, okay, they're in a better place. They're in a place where they are no longer suffering. So all in all, before we get too serious, I enjoyed every single aspect of this movie. I mean, like I said, the tears was worth it. So if you have not watched this movie, please watch the movie, alright? Download the movie and you'd enjoy it. You'd cry though, but you'd enjoy it, alright? That'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to put it out there. Repost it. Get people to watch it. And I hope you love my look. Yeah, this is all me. I hope you love it because I love it. I mean, I'm such a beauty. Okay, let me round up, because if I start now, I mean, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Thank you for watching. Bye.